Okay guys, as I was coming from south across the tracks, I saw something red sitting here on the new connection track at the south end of Bearswamp that connects to this north to the south end on the Wilmington subdivision, which towards the Wilmington direction that way. And I saw, look, I saw containers, but I said, let me cross see what that is. So I looked, I said, well, that's one of them bulkheads at 470. My manifest that runs from Rocky Mount to Hamlet of 470, from Hamlet to Rocky Mount, and 471 from Rocky Mount to Hamlet. So this is something very rare to see on this connection track, especially this car here. Something you don't see usually on connection tracks and sides, which usually be in the yard. But I look at this gondola here that's hooked up to the two cars here, the two couplers right here. As I mentioned earlier, these two guys are coupled up to one another. And this here, usually I could see this sitting here a lot, but this here, the gondola's a little different. I'll take a little walk back here in the back. See anything coming? We don't have nothing coming on Wilmington sub. From the west, northeast. So we're walking on the connection track. Walking down here a little bit. We see on the other side. Here's our coupler, our air hose, the latch which they cut on that connects to the air hose. See, there's the body, 16 91 55 96, and I'll walk back a little bit. Watch a step. See some more of it a little bit. But like I was saying earlier, this is something usual. Very usual to see cars sitting on the connection track here. Usually bees are train tied down, but instead it's cars, wagons I should say right there. There's our couplers there, you see there? See that couple up, which is a good thing. Back a little more. Look at this one here. Very usual. Like I said, it's very usual to see this kind of car here sitting on the connection track. Usually be in a classified yard, receiving yard, departure yard. But instead, it's on the connection track where the connection track is made for trains from the run from Rocky Mount to Wilmington, which is now not a lot of trains running on this connection track. Very usual, normal grain trains, and maybe a work train or something like that. But I'm gonna walk back a little bit. We'll look at the coupler. Look at the knuckle, air hose.
I will show you everything.
Here's the brake stick and everything.
This is where
So we're gonna walk back a little more, one more time. Do another double look. Walking our cars. This is what they call a Mini Bulkhead. Usually 470, 471 carries a lot, and 400, 401 here. You hear that? Walk a little bit more. See, I ain't got no. It's not dirty, greasy. See, I ain't got no grease on my hands now. Do one more check. Let's walk down here a little bit. Have to be careful with your walking balance here. It's empty load. Empty, which it is empty. Jack pull, that's the jack pull. You know, it's so much fun walking up these cars because you know these usually be in the yard. Something that they should never usually. It's very rare to see somebody that's on these kind of tracks. Sometimes, mostly you'll see them in private tracks, public tracks, classified tracks, the yard. But on a connection track, curve, which we see our signals. Let me brighten out a little bit. Stay there. There's our lights. We got no train in sight. All of our lights are red. So as for now, I don't like that we're gonna have any trains running on this track here pretty soon. I forgot to mention, I don't see no EOT in the back. Let me double check that one time. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. No EOT one here in the back. We're good. Yeah, I got my steel toes on. Something that keeps your balance going when you're walking on these stones and on these rails. One more time. There's the gondola, and there's the mini bulkhead. So I'm gonna go and get off this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'll be posting pretty soon. Like, comment, and hope you enjoy the video. Good luck, guys.